Okay. Okay, background colour. Gonna make it green. Okay. We're going a bluey green. We're gonna make it bluey green. I wonder how that's gonna look. Gonna add some hue, gonna make it warmer. Sharpen it. Right, now I've got to enlarge, no, not enlarge, I've got to reduce it. See how big it is. This one is, yep, you guessed it, a Mossman Daily. Okay, Mossman Daily, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to put it on the fucking glass. Try and get it lined up. So it's a bit bigger than a B4. And it's a lot smaller than a B4 and a bit larger than an A4. So we're just going to keep the machine in play. We're just checking the back. Yeah, it's overlapped a bit. It's not easy straightening this up with the back edge on one of these magazines. So hopefully we've got it straight enough. So I'm wondering if we're going to enlarge this one. So we're going to have to work out the zoom on this. I'm going to try and fit it to the page. Not an easy task. So this reduction is going to be slight. So this one's going to be 90% for the horizontal, and for the vertical, which is, we're going to have to work this one out. This is a tricky one. So we're going to call it 87. Oops, I pressed it too many times, or whatever. It does that. Let's see how it looks, both colour-wise and size-wise. This is not an easy one to do when it comes to the size. I can't remember what setting I had it on last time, even if it was the right setting, so I have to keep trying to make guesses and hopefully intuitive guesses, not guesstimations or punts. Let's see how this looks. Okay, let's have a look. Interesting. Now that's an interesting cold. It looks cold, but it still looks good. But we've made this reduction too much. There we are. We've shitted up the reduction here. I'm going to look at the glass. It's just a bit bigger than a B4, so I don't think 90. I think we've got to make it a bit bigger. So look, it's too much reduction on the X. So the X should be, we're going to call it, how big are we going to make this fuck? Going to make it 97. Oops, we just pressed it too quickly. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, and this one has got to be smaller. So we're going to make this one 80%. Hopefully these are the right settings or close enough. But the colour scheme I like. It's a different colour scheme to what I normally produce. And it's always good to do something different. You get bored of the same shit, different smell. Normally I'd use use brown and red together, or red and red, whatever. And it still looks good, but it gets boring doing the same stuff. So I had to try something different. So we're still a bit off here on the side here. Lengthwise, we're a little bit large on the length, but let's see, it's good enough. It's just a little bit, I've made it a little bit bigger. So I'm just trying to think if I can just adjust the side a bit more. So let's just go here And again, this one 97 is too big, so we're going to make this one 95. Oops, again I've overdone it. Why does it do this silly input error? And 80, I'm going to reduce this one to, so where we're going, 78, that can't be right. 78%, is it going to make much difference? Oh, I don't know, we'll just try it again. I've got to learn to be more intuitive with it instead of fighting it. But of course, this fitting on the page, this one's going to be, I think, a bit compressed vertically, if I'm correct. I've just got to have a look. Whatever. Anyway, looks like we got it right. Looks that. You can see the border around it, just there and there. It's not perfect, but I like it. I think we're going to call it quits. But I think he's a little bit stretched and is a bit compressed. So it's not exactly the original aspect ratio, but it looks good. Got to go.